Happy Friday, everyone. I hope everybody is staying safe out there with some of the weather that we've seen really over the last 5 hours or so. Lots of severe systems pushing their way across the state. If we go ahead and get into our storm team right here for our 1 minute forecast, most of the cells across our northern tier of the state have pushed out of our viewership off towards the far east. Still seeing some pretty good rain, though, really in those east central locations. Still some stratiform rain in the Bismarck, Mandan area. The line that we saw push through earlier this afternoon really did zap a lot of the remaining energy across our state, which is why we're not continuing to see those fire-ups behind that line. Still have a line, though, down towards the south tier of Bismarck, really extending towards the Mobridge area. That area is not currently severe warned, but there have been some reports of very small hail embedded in that line there, with some of those winds in excess of 50 miles per hour. So we certainly aren't out of the woods yet, particularly down towards the south, up towards that northeastern corner. But for the most part, Bismarck, Mandan, Dickinson, Williston, Minot, the Garrison area, we're probably done with the bulk of what we're going to see tonight, severe weather-wise. There's always a chance of getting that pop-up here really over the next few hours or so, but for the most part, where we're seeing the remaining energy to give us the ability to fire up these storms, that time has come and gone as most of those cells have pushed off towards the east. But again, we're still seeing those lingering cells really from Bismarck further south. If we get into some of our recent wind gusts associated with this system, the strongest wind gust that we've seen, there we go, was 70 miles per hour in the Hettinger area, 62 in Watford City. So again, as a lot of these cells have pushed through, we've seen those straight line winds in excess of 50 miles per hour here, and that wound up being the greatest threat that we saw severe weather-wise. We did see some reports of hail, particularly up towards the northwest in our central locations that got above an inch, inch and a half, but for the most part, it was those winds. I hope everybody was able to stay safe, and if you happen to have gotten any pictures of hailstones or of some of the clouds that showed those storms moving in, please send them our way. You can send them to our Facebook. We would greatly appreciate that. We'll try to get those on the air. And if we go ahead, just quick look at our current temperatures right now, most of us sitting in those 60s. In fact, our temperatures right now probably mirror where we'll be tomorrow as far as those daytime highs are concerned. Should be pretty dry here for us over the weekend. Next best chance for rain, probably going to move in late Sunday night into our Monday. But I will be joining you for KX News at 9 and at 10 to go over the remaining severe threat here for us this evening and do a little bit of a recap of what we saw here today.